All right. Time for the gentlemen to take center stage. Here at the Central Green, the men's team bronze medal match on tap. A year ago in Shanghai, Indonesia won this bronze medal with a 5-4 win in a shoot-off against Spain. Today, we've got GBR on hand facing India. Great Britain defeating Australia this week, along with the United States, before losing to Korea 5-3. It meant these guys had to change their flights. They weren't expecting to stick around, but here they are in the bronze medal match, Matt.
Yeah, that's a pretty poor secret to have kept by the Great British team. They were planning to go home last night, but surprisingly they found themselves in the bronze medal match, so had to quickly change their flights, and they've got no team members left to assist. So they've got Richard Priestman, their coach, and then they've got an Australian down there at the target as their agent. So Alec Potts has offered to help them out, and he's wearing a GBR shirt today.
I don't think there are three more happy guys about having to pay the extra change fee on their flight than the three guys who are out there right now. Patrick Huston, Larry Godfrey, and Kieran Slater. They will face a very strong contingent from India, a team that beat France and Germany before losing to the Dutch team. Shooting for India today, Atanu, Jayanta Talukdar on the right, and Mangal Singh Champia, the 32-year-old, in the middle. Three excellent marksmen who do have support in the grandstands for this match here today. So India and Great Britain going at it in the men's bronze medal match, and I have to say I appreciate the wardrobe GBR is sporting here today.
Yeah, they've certainly a good bunch of boys, and also the Indian fellas. And again, we talk about the Olympics coming up. Both of these nations are yet to qualify team spots, so they're certainly this result will have a lot to do with their confidence leading up to the final Olympic quota spot competition in Turkey.
India to shoot first on target number 2. India, a major player in recurve archery. Excellent start. Talukdar, the 30-year-old who's ranked 21st in the world. Mangal Singh Champia, 32-year-old, ranked 31st in the world, emulating his teammate Talukdar and putting it in the 10 ring. And now Atanu, only 24 years of age. Guy we've had our eye on for a couple of years now. Excellent young archer.
Good solid start for the Indians. It'd be interesting to know if they had any communication with the women team just prior to this match, because we've found that the arrows were going high of centre, but the men have certainly started on target.
Larry Godfrey shooting from the left side, 39 years of age. Got it in the 9 ring.
Okay.
Larry's certainly the veteran amongst the boys. He's been to a handful of Olympic Games.
Kieran Slater, the 22-year-old, averaging just under 9 points per arrow. Is that a fedora that Patrick Huston is sporting?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I like the style.
He's worn it all week, and
hey, if it works.
Yeah, well, he obviously feels comfortable wearing it. He's spotting different coloured socks too, I see.
Changing up the rotation a little bit. Atanu shooting 4th now after shooting 3rd. They obviously want Talukdar to start off and then bring it home. So Champia, after the 8, puts India back right in the middle. And Talukdar trying to put this set out of reach.
Good shot. 10.
Which he does. So it is out of reach, and India has, for all intent and purposes, clinched the opening set.
Great shooting by the Indian guys. 58 out of possible 60. It's great shooting.
5 of the first 6 shots right in the middle. Larry Godfrey gets into the middle ring.
Larry, good. Found the spot. Smooth, strong shot.
Now the youngster, Kieran Slater.
Well done, guys.
Following his elders' lead.
Get ready for the next set.
And the spiffy Patrick Huston. 20 years old, enjoying the moment here in Shanghai. Sends one out into the suburbs. Lands a 7. Matters not, though. The set had already been decided, so
yeah, it was
perhaps just experimenting a bit.
a good opportunity though for the great Brits to find their sides, be comfortable. So leading into the next set, they have got some confidence. That 7 from Patrick Huston will certainly put a little bit of doubt
For them to follow a good
into his next shot. But like we've seen in all these team matches, it can turn so very quickly. So the British team will start the next step in the set.
Larry Godfrey ranked 131st in the world, but he's been up and down in the rankings. Been around a long time, 39 years old. 10 World Cup medals on his resume, the most recent one coming in Shanghai 2 years ago, 2014. It was a mixed team bronze medal. Now he's out here battling for a bronze medal in the men's team competition. Shooting across the water here in the central green, Lujazui. Central green in the Pudong district. Godfrey in the gold again.
Good stuff from Larry.
Smooth, strong shot, Kieran. Full confidence.
And Slater with a solid effort. He's ranked 113th in the world. Huston, 90th in the world. And Patrick, the gold medalist at last fall's indoor stage stop in Marrakesh, struggling just a bit right now.
Yeah, just a little bit. I shot with Patrick Huston in the qualification, and he was certainly on target. He had a 342, which is, up there with the best. But just this morning, just not quite finding the mark. Unlike the Indian team, which has certainly found their mark.
Talukdar tattoos another 10 up on the board. He'll slide back in the rotation and become the anchor man, so to speak, for this team. Mangal Singh Champia holding up his end of the bargain. He has been solid so far. And Das has as well. Atanu Das shooting very well. The 24-year-old, who we've seen on occasion in medal matches on the World Cup circuit. Holding an awfully long time.
You see a bit of tension in that.
But it paid off.
Exactly.
Well done.
Larry's a very strong and competent competitor.
And it takes a lot of strength to hold it that long.
Oh, exactly.
Casual observers might not really understand quite how strong you have to be. Just to draw it back and then hold, what, 50, 60 pounds?
Yeah, probably the average bow weight these guys are drawing and holding is about 50 pound. So obviously the longer you're holding, trying to aim, the harder it gets. And a great shot there by Patrick Huston.
Patrick puts it where he wants it.
Just
Happier
bit
with
slow
that
now.
shot, obviously.
And you just lose a bit of power, so just keep that smooth flow.
But India has shown no signs of letting up. They're right around that center circle. Atanu Das with another good shot.
They look very comfortable and relaxed, just executing the normal shots as if they were in practice. So this certainly good match for these guys.
Mangal Singh Champia with another 10 as he's going for his 9th World Cup medal. All would be in team competition. He's an excellent team shooter. Talukdar, whether he's shooting with the team or shooting on his own, he is outstanding. That's a 9, and it's enough. 9 is enough to secure the set, 57-55, and secure 2 more points for India, which goes up 4-0 in this match. So India trying to make quick work of the team from Great Britain.
Puts them in a good position. From here on, the Great British team need to win the next 2 sets to take it to a tie-break. If they tie any sets, unfortunately, the win will go to the Indians. So they're really on the back foot now. So with Larry Godfrey leading, he really has to start off with a really good, solid shot.
Matt, I would imagine during your lengthy career, you have found yourself in this position a time or two, perhaps. How do you fight off the doubts? How do you convince yourself that, hey, we still got a chance?
I think, unfortunately, yeah, you do get in these positions and you've really got to take the attitude, well, I've got nothing to lose. 4-0 down, we're in a position where, it's not a favourable position. We just got to throw everything at it. And a lot of the time, you're probably a little bit more relaxed. So the pressure's on the Indian team to finish the match.
Close it out.
Exactly. So the British team have got nothing to lose. So they've just got to execute 6 good shots and hopefully they can get back into the match.
And make the change fee for their airline tickets pay off.
Exactly.
Larry again holding a rather lengthy time. And again, it pays dividends.
And that's the start they needed. And his sigh of relief.
He can exhale now.
Exactly.
Grimace on the face of Kieran Slater, and it shows why when it lands in the 8 ring.
Just a bit left, Kieran.
And Patrick Huston, after kind of a little bit of a shaky start, has now found his rhythm and his groove.
His last few shots have certainly been on target. 28 is certainly a solid start, but the way the Indians are shooting, the 30s would have been a lot better.
And still may not have been enough. Although, having said that, Talukdar starts off with an 8. Does focus and concentration come into play now for India? They've got this commanding lead. Is it a little bit harder?
Certainly.
In that sense, I guess.
Each archer's just trying to really focus on their own technique, and people try and say you put score out of your mind, but you can't. The scoreboard's right down there. You know the situation. You know what score is required, and now the Indians are finding themselves behind in this set already.
Atanu Das, 24 years old. And Das delivers a 9.
So the thought process for now, the Great British team is now just to still stay relaxed and shoot their regular normal shots. See how long Larry Godfrey's hold is this time. Just see that.
Seems like an eternity, but
it's working for
it's
him.
working, yeah.
He's happy.
Whatever's working.
Yep.
It's a bottom line business, and right now Larry Godfrey is coming through and shooting 10s. Needs some help from Patrick Kieran. Kieran Slater, excuse me.
Both his arrows are out there to the left. I'm not sure if there is any wind drift, but certainly both his shots are out there in the 8 ring.
So Slater with a pair of 8s. And now another 8 from Patrick Huston. And it puts GBR in jeopardy right now.
Exactly. It's certainly opened the door. At 28 from the Indians will seal the deal.
It would tie the set, split the points, and give India the 1 point that it needs. And there's 10 points towards that 28 that India was looking for. Atanu Das. India really developing depth on its team, both the men and the women. Champia with a 9. And now for the kill shot. Jayanta Talukdar, with all the confidence in the world, draws it back. Takes dead aim down the middle, and it's over. India wins the set, wins the match, and blanks Great Britain 6-0. An impressive display of shooting by the team from India here in the bronze medal match.
Oh, exactly. I mean, they opened up with a 58, and from then on there, they really didn't look back. The British team had an opportunity in the last set, but unfortunately, just 2 8s sort of cost them for those set points. But a really good and consistent shoot for the Indian team.
And really, you look up and down this lineup for India, there's not a weak spot in that lineup right there. I really enjoy watching Atanu Das, and of course we all know how good Talukdar is, and Mangal Singh Champia is excellent in team competition.
It's a good, solid team, and it's very surprising that they haven't got a team quota spot for the Olympic Games. And they'll certainly be one team to watch come that final tournament where the final quota spots are awarded.